Can you imagine a new civilization that lies beyond our current understanding, crafting superhumans? A civilization that transcends the boundaries of our current comprehension. A society that has learned to harness the power of technology and biology to create beings of unprecedented abilities. Picture a world where superhumans are not just a figment of science fiction, but a tangible reality. Beings with extraordinary intellect, strength and resilience, surpassing the limitations of the human body and mind that we know today. But with these extraordinary capabilities come extraordinary challenges. The ethical implications of such advancements, the societal structures that would need to evolve, and the potential for inequality that such a shift could bring. Yet, despite these challenges, the allure of such a civilization is undeniable. The potential to eradicate diseases, to explore the cosmos, to push the boundaries of what it means to be human. Such a civilization could change the course of our existence. Picture a world, not too distant from ours, where a new civilization has emerged. This isn't a civilization of brick and mortar, or of steel and glass, but a civilization born of silicon and circuits, of algorithms and artificial intelligence. It's a civilization that has transcended the bounds of biology, a civilization of superhumans, if you will. In this hypothetical civilization, evolution is no longer a game of chance, dictated by the random mutations of DNA over countless generations. Instead, it's a process of design and purpose, guided by the precision of advanced technology and the limitless potential of the human mind. Imagine a society where every individual is genetically enhanced, their DNA meticulously crafted to express the absolute pinnacle of human potential. They are immune to disease, resistant to aging, and have cognitive abilities that we mere mortals can only dream of. They are stronger, faster, smarter, and more creative than any human that has ever lived. In this world, technology and biology have become inseparable. Nanobots course through their veins, repairing damage at the cellular level and augmenting their natural abilities. Their minds are linked to a global network, giving them access to the entirety of human knowledge in an instant. But it's not just about physical and intellectual superiority. This civilization has also mastered the art of emotional intelligence. They have found a balance between logic and emotion, between the rational and the irrational. They have learned to harness the power of empathy, understanding, and compassion, creating a society that is not just advanced, but also harmonious. And yet, this civilization is not without its challenges. With great power comes great responsibility, and with such profound abilities, the potential for misuse is equally profound. But this civilization has learned from our mistakes. They have built safeguards into their society, checks and balances that prevent power from being concentrated in the hands of a few. This civilization, although alien to us, has managed to achieve what we can only dream of. In this new world, a new breed of humans has emerged, the Superhumans. These extraordinary individuals are not your average Joe or Jane. They're the epitome of evolution, the pinnacle of human potential, the embodiment of what it means to surpass the ordinary. Imagine a world where strength isn't determined by the size of your muscles, but by the capacity of your mind. These superhumans possess abilities that shatter the ceiling of what we once thought was humanly possible. They can process information at lightning speed, have an uncanny grasp of complex concepts, and possess a resilience that makes them virtually immune to the diseases that once plagued mankind. These aren't the result of some comic book radiation accident or a bite from a genetically modified spider. No, these superhumans are the product of careful planning, intentional design, and a profound understanding of the human genome. They came into existence not by chance, but by choice. Their birth is the result of a civilization that dared to dream, to push the boundaries of knowledge, to venture into the uncharted territories of human capabilities. The scientists of this new civilization harnessed the power of genetics, delving deep into the building blocks of life itself. By manipulating genes and harnessing the power of DNA, they were able to unlock the latent potential within us all. But what does this mean for us, the ordinary humans? Well, it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, the existence of superhumans represents a remarkable leap forward in our evolution. It's a testament to our ingenuity, our perseverance, and our relentless pursuit of progress. On the other hand, it raises a plethora of ethical and moral questions. What does it mean to be human when some among us are super? Is it fair? Is it right? And perhaps the most pressing question of all, how will we, as a society, handle the arrival of these superhumans? Superhumans, the next step in human evolution, are not a part of science fiction anymore. They're here, they're real, and they're changing the game in ways we're only just beginning to understand. The existence of superhumans brings with it a myriad of advantages and challenges. Let's start with the advantages. Imagine a world where superhumans use their abilities for the greater good. They could potentially be the vanguard of humanity, protecting us from threats both terrestrial and extraterrestrial. With their superior physical and mental capabilities, they could solve complex problems, pioneer scientific breakthroughs, and even perform feats that are impossible for ordinary humans. Imagine superhumans as first responders during natural disasters, or as scientists who could unlock the secrets of the universe. The possibilities are as boundless as their abilities. Now let's pivot to the challenges. The advent of superhumans could stir up a hornet's nest of societal issues. For starters, there's the question of equality. In a world where some individuals possess superhuman abilities, how do we ensure balance? Would superhumans be seen as a superior race? Would they become the new elite, leading to an even more stratified society? Could we even prevent a potential revolt against the status quo? Then there's the issue of control. Power, as they say, corrupts. Could we trust superhumans to use their abilities responsibly? Or would we see a rise in superhuman crime with ordinary law enforcement agencies powerless to stop them? This could potentially lead to a dystopian society controlled by those with superhuman abilities. Additionally, there's the matter of identity. Would superhumans see themselves as part of humanity or as something separate and superior? This could lead to a divide between superhumans and ordinary people, potentially leading to conflict and unrest. Finally, let's consider the ethical implications. Would it be right to create superhumans knowing the potential risks involved? And if we do create them, who gets to decide who becomes superhuman? These are questions that we, as a society, would need to grapple with. Like any new development, superhumans come with their own set of pros and cons. We just have to ensure that the scales tip more towards the pros than the cons. After all, the future of our civilization may depend on it. What does the future hold for us with the emergence of a new civilization and superhumans? As we look forward, we find ourselves standing on the precipice of an era teeming with possibilities. Imagine a world where superhumans coexist with us, ordinary beings. These are not mere figments of our collective imagination, but a tangible reality that we might soon have to grapple with. So, what does a world with superhumans look like? Could it be a utopia where superhumans, with their enhanced capabilities, lead us towards a new age of enlightenment and progress? They might be the torchbearers of a world where diseases are eradicated, where the mysteries of the universe are unraveled, and where our potential as a species is truly unlocked. Or perhaps we could be staring at a dystopia, where the gap between superhumans and us could widen into a chasm. A world where the balance of power is tilted, where superhumans, with their superior intellect and physical prowess, reign supreme. It's a world that could potentially be fraught with inequality and conflict. And yet, there's a third scenario, one that treads the middle path. A world where superhumans and ordinary humans learn to coexist, to complement each other. A world where the strengths of one balance the weaknesses of the other, pushing us towards a more harmonious existence. These are but a few scenarios in a sea of endless possibilities. The emergence of superhumans could indeed be the dawn of a new civilization, a turning point in our evolutionary journey. It could alter the course of our history, redefine our societies, and reshape our identities. But amidst these speculations, let's not forget that the future is not set in stone. It is a blank canvas that we have the power to paint, a story that we have the ability to write. The emergence of a new civilization and superhumans might be inevitable, but the course it takes, the impact it has, is in our hands. The future is unpredictable, but one thing is certain: it will never be the same. Today, we ventured into a captivating thought experiment about a new civilization and superhumans. We explored the thrilling concept of a dawn where regular humans evolve into superior beings, reshaping the fabric of society as we know it. We delved into the birth of these superhumans, discussing how advancements in science and technology could potentially make this a reality. We also touched on the advantages these superhumans could bring to our civilization, from enhanced physical abilities to heightened cognitive functions. Alongside these benefits, we considered the challenges that could arise, such as ethical dilemmas and socioeconomic disparities. Then we took a glimpse into the future, imagining what life could look like in this world of superhumans. It's a future that holds both awe-inspiring possibilities and daunting challenges. Tomorrow might bring a world we can hardly imagine today. But isn't that the beauty of the future? It's always full of surprises.